So, good evening and welcome back to the series of this month of the webinars, that is transforming your money through transforming your beliefs about money. Yeah. So, if we talk about money and whenever we have asked our clients when they come with the money issue and uh, what does money mean to you? So usually the relationship that we have with money is we think of the currency, right? Which we use to do different kinds of exchanges in our life. But if you look at it, money is whatever currency we decide, that is just a symbol that we have given to the concept called as money. Then what money is exactly? So money is a resource. Money is something which we can utilize to achieve something more out of it. Yeah. So money is one of the resources, just like many different resources that we have in our life. But we have not grown up thinking like that. As a child, none of us understood what money is. Children don't understand money. Money is for adults, for grown-ups. So when we started understanding what money is, the first interaction with the money must have been, where you received a coin or 5-10 rupees note, and then you went somewhere and you bought something which your mother or father told you to buy. And that's how we started learning about, okay, this note or this coin is called as money. We didn't think that this is a resource which I'm giving and in return I'm receiving something. So we don't think like money is a resource. But if you look at it, money is exactly a resource, right? Now, we do not have only money as a resource in our life. We have so many different resources. Many resources which are external. Money is one such resource. And then we also have internal resources. So if we start looking at money, that it is the resource which can give me something more or something that I want, then our relationship with money will change, because we won't look at money only in the form of how much cash I have or how much bank balance I have. Of course, that is one very important aspect of how we can measure money, right? But think about what all the things you have bought so far or gained so far because of the money. The knowledge, different things that you have, which definitely serve a purpose. Yeah, like when you are in a well competent manner, you can go and present yourself somewhere, then that becomes a resource, right? And you learn that over a period of time through your schooling, through your college, through your degree. Yeah. And if you start looking at money as a resource, then one thing that you will become aware of is there must be certain kinds of beliefs that you must have uh, acquired in your growing ages. Yeah. Like my father used to say that money doesn't grow on tree. Most of us must have heard this. Or it is not easy to earn money. He also used to say that uh, first you start earning and then let's see what happens. So, do you think when I hear something like this in childhood, I felt very inspired and encouraged to start earning money? No, it was like a sort of creating fear in me that maybe money earning is not so easy and it is going to be a tough challenge for me. So what we want you to do in this series is, we are going to talk about three different aspects of money. Any concern you have regarding money will fall under one of these categories. Okay. So the first category of the money is earning. So you might have issues about earning, or you might have issues about managing the money once it comes to you. So earning or receiving, once you have received, how to manage the money. And the third aspect of money is spending. If you have issues in any one of them, you will start facing issues with money. Why? Because money is an energy which is free flowing. If money keeps on flowing, then it keeps on coming to you, it will give something to you, and then it will go ahead. If you have issues with any one of these things, you will start facing the financial problems. So today we are going to talk about the receiving aspect of it, or earning aspect. So, for example, I gave you my childhood experience, what my father used to believe about money. So now when we are growing up and the way we handle money in childhood, or we see our parents handling money, or the way they talk about money, we gain some beliefs about earning money, right? Like I said, I felt very fearful about earning money as a child. I thought that it is going to be difficult, it is going to be a tough challenge. So when you think about earning money, I want you to start listing all the beliefs that you consciously remember from your childhood. They were specifically about earning the money. So consciously, you can go back to your childhood and think about your first interaction with. Like I remember once my father had given me 5 rupees note, and I had to go to a nearby shop and buy something. And I bought it, but whatever return I got, whatever the balance amount I got, I lost it on the way. And of course, my father got very upset, and he said that you are big enough to handle this, but you don't even understand how to handle it. And it created a fear about handling money. Of course, maybe at that point I didn't realize it, but I started blaming myself that he must be right. It was such a small thing, but I lost it. So I want you to go back to at least one conscious memory today when you're listening to me. And if you heard any part about earning money from your mother or from your father, or you saw them discussing about finances, and they were talking about the earnings, and if you have picked any belief from them, because consciously or unconsciously you must still be carrying it. If you look at your relationship with earning money, you will find some resonance. Okay, so that is going to be your first thing to do about understanding your beliefs about earning the money or receiving the money. Now let's go forward to the beliefs which you are not aware of yet. There must be many unconscious beliefs that you don't know about earning money. They are limiting. So for that, what you need to do is, you take a piece of paper, at the center, write your name, or just draw one human figure denoting yourself. On the left side, above your name, will be your father and his lineage. And on the right side will be your mother and her lineage. And take a moment and think about what different belief systems or lifestyles your father's lineage have had that you have observed about money, and what different belief systems your mother's lineage have had about money, and particularly about receiving money. Like I remember one constellation, this client was working on her concern about feeling abundant and experiencing financial abundance. And what showed up in her constellation that her father's side valued higher education and money more than what her mother's side valued. Of course, her mother's side of the family was also well educated and financially well to do people. But her father's side of the lineage was so well to do, it's so well to do that there was a judgment between father and mother. Her father would judge her mother's side of the family for the money. And she was carrying the confusion about that. That how much should be enough for me? I'm already in gratitude of what I'm earning, but should I stop here? But a part of me wants more. So she was confused, and that confusion was stopping her from earning more. And this was definitely quite unconscious for her. So when you will sit with the lineages, your paternal and maternal lineage, and think about their beliefs, their lifestyles, particularly about earning money, you will start noticing certain belief systems. Maybe you don't recognize those beliefs in you yet. But if you see a pattern there, then you will know where to look for. Because when we make a family tree and our attention goes to a particular ancestor, we remember them and we think of something specific in them, it is not accident. Your subconscious already knows that there is some kind of connection there. So sit with that and start making notes of, maybe you remember your grandfather, he was handling his money in a particular manner, and he used to believe about uh, earning money, that it was definitely no, like, not everybody can earn money easily. You have to be very hardworking or you have to be very smart. So I want you to leave with doing this particular exercise. Yeah. Here, in the second part of this exercise, you will start getting awareness about your unconscious beliefs about earning money. Then, another way to find out more beliefs about limiting beliefs about earning money is you may locate either on your father's side or mother's side, whichever part of the lineage. You may think of a person in the lineage who earned quite well. Think of that ancestor and then think of another ancestor, whichever lineage, whichever generation, who didn't earn quite well, who struggled to receive money. Yeah. And when you think about them, ask yourself, how do you relate with them? What are the thoughts and feelings you have towards them? Like I remember another client, in a session, she became present that her father had anger towards people who used to earn money, because his belief was there must have been something uh, wrongdoing involved, only then this person has acquired so much amount. So what if you're carrying that belief? So if you locate two people in your lineages, in your ancestors, one who could earn money very well, maybe easily, or whichever way they are, and somebody who could not earn well, according to you, okay? And then what are your thoughts and beliefs about the kind of life they led? So this is the third set of activity that you will do to find out the limiting beliefs about earning. And then I want you to sit with yourself and think about your maternal, paternal, both the lineages, and ask yourself uh, how much was it valued in the lineages to acquire money, to earn money? Was it thought to be a good thing, bad thing? Was there somebody who felt that money is a non-spiritual thing? So if you are on a spiritual journey, you should not think of money too much. Or certain lineages have, like when we talk about constellation, for example, the family has a collective conscience, and there are patterns running in the family. So certain families value health more people are into fitness and being healthy. Some people are traditional, they value the family system more. Money is not important, family is important, or relations are important. Or some people value education more. Some people really value, some families value money more. So start getting into touch with your ancestral lineage and finding out what was valued and how money was viewed. What kind of lifestyle was thought to be the best? Like theoretically speaking, if somebody comes and asks me, do you want 10 CR and then, go to a certain kind of lifestyle? Theoretically, I would say yes. Anybody would say yes, right? But practically, is there anything limiting behind in the back of my mind which stops me? Like I had a client who said he saw his father earning so much money, but he didn't have time. So this man doesn't want to earn too much money because he feels it will take me away from my family. He didn't give us time, and I won't be able to give time to my children. So I want to earn money, but not so much that it will take my time away. So looking at our parents, we make some conclusions and we make certain decisions, right? And unconsciously, when the children are uh, listening to parents talk about money, they also learn something, they conclude something, they may get confused also at times, because mother has different beliefs, father has different beliefs about it. And for the child, both of them are equally valid at times, or they might take side that, with the topic of money, mother is fighting and father is hardworking, so look at this, and now that person's relationship with money will be defined from there. Yeah. Once you finish all this set of exercises, Sangeeta will take the question answers and sharing later. That's why I have not answered. So once you finish this off, now you start with working on how to overcome these beliefs. Yeah. So I'm very sure once you become aware of your limiting beliefs about earning money, some beliefs will start losing the grip on you, because now they have come to your awareness from your blind spot. So, whatever comes to our awareness does not repeat itself as a fate, because now it is not in the control fully. So, start observing which beliefs you can consciously think and alter and say, okay, this is not serving me anymore, I'm changing this. And maybe you can start doing affirmations regarding that. Now, if you do affirmation practice, it will do two things to you. One, it will start altering something in you. But if that belief is very strong, it will show you the resistance. That, oh, I'm doing the affirmations, but I am somehow not able to believe it. What does that mean? You need external help so that you can go to the core of that belief. You can find out where it started and you can release it in theory. So affirmation is one simple thing. With the belief that you are able to trust and believe that you can alter because you are believing so, they will start altering with affirmations. Okay, so you can make an affirmation opposite to that belief in your own language, and you can do that 21 times, 21 days. Okay, before you go to sleep or right after you wake, you can write it, you can repeat it, you can record it in your own voice and listen to it, whichever works for you. That's one thing. And the beliefs which you feel are very strong and you still want to do some self help, if you remember the EFT, the tapping technique, and the author of that on YouTube, Brad Yates, he has plenty of videos regarding different concerns of money, how to overcome the resistance, how to allow money, how to let go of certain beliefs about money. So, whatever resonates with you, you can search his video and you can start following his technique for 21 days at least. So, this is the part of self work you can take on after you have identified the beliefs. And the beliefs which you feel that you have identified and they are not going to be taken care of any of the self help, you need to categorize them, find a therapist, and work with your therapist. Because when we have certain beliefs about earning money, we are actually stopping it from coming to us. We are saying that we are not welcoming money in that. So the point of frustration is when you consciously want to welcome it and you keep repeating that and you want to have more of it and you keep saying, I want more, want more, want more, but your belief is coming in your way, which is unconscious to you. You're not aware of that. And that is now stopping. And you start creating the energy of frustration or helplessness. And by the way, money is very much a aspect of our survival. So it is not something conceptual that I change the concept in my head, I feel better about it. And if reality hasn't changed yet, it doesn't matter. It will matter. Right? So, whatever beliefs you have about receiving money, you need to take care of them first. Because first you need to open the receiving. Then it will come to managing. Then it will come to spend. Of course, they are interconnected. If somebody feels they can't manage money, unconsciously they will start blocking it from coming to them. Because if huge amount of money comes to me, then I don't know what to do. Right? So first of all, sit and ask yourself, how do you relate with money? Is it just some resource, an energy which flows through you, which helps you to reach somewhere, to achieve something? Because if you look at money as a resource, then you will take it as one of the resources. If you don't have money today, your education is your resource. Right? Or maybe people around you who stand in support of you are the resources. With that, you can still create money. But if you have a very, very fixed, rigid relationship with money, and you have seen a difficult period with money, then maybe that one particular thing will not allow you to look at other resources in your life. Because everything will come back to, but paisa nahi hai. Right? So I think that's what I wanted to share with you. So let's start with the discussion then.